Hello everyone, haven't made a video in probably like 2 years. I haven't made a proper video in probably, oh god, 5 years. But I thought I'd make this video just because I've been up to some stuff. I'll start with these panels. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, making the Doctor Who panels. They're all pretty much complete now. All they're missing is the lever handles. I've got a friend of mine doing those, but they all work. They all do something. Here's one of the panels with them. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't know how to make the lights go around on those. None of the switches actually light up yet because I'm still figuring out a way to do that that doesn't involve alligator clips and battery packs. That panel down there. We got my favourite panel, personally. We got panel 1 here from the 60s. You know, with these. I don't know why. I like that noise, you know, this one's a bit loose. This one's nice. This one stays where it is. This one's a bit loose. I might do it again, or I might tighten it somehow. But yeah, all these work. That one's blank because it was on the show. Interesting thing to note about these guys. They're actual items that you can purchase on eBay. I have a few of them. They're called W.E.M. Watkins grills. They're about £15 a pop last time I checked, but they're very fragile. So what I've done here is I've actually bought one. Well, actually, I think I've bought 3. I've got a white one, a cream one, and a black one, and they're all a little bit different. But I went with the one that looks best to me, which is this one. And as you can see, it's clearly 3D printed because of the print lines. So what I did was I took measurements of every single part of one of the pieces, 3D modeled it in Blender and printed it. The same goes for quite a few of the controls actually. These are 3D printed. These are real Bakelite knobs. These are 3D printed. The black switches on top are 3D printed. The plates are 3D printed. And then underneath this, if I can take one of these off. I'm not sure if I glued these on or not. One of them comes off. I don't know which one. There are slide switches underneath these, so I can push them up and down. These are 3D printed flanges with a DIY Christmas bauble, excuse me, in the middle. And it's kind of bauble where you can pop 2 halves apart, and you're supposed to like put your own stuff inside them and then put them back together and hang them up. But all I did basically was took them into halves, painted them like so. They've all got scratches on at this point. And when it's actually lit up from behind, you can see all the paint on the inside that makes this cream colour. I'll see if I can light it up briefly with my drill light. Probably not a safe thing to do, to be honest. No, it doesn't really work. I don't have a light on hand, but they don't look great. But that's fine, because the 1963 console was quite shoddily crafted anyway. So it's authenticity, I suppose. The only panel that is so far just 100% complete is These are heavy. This is the only one that is so far complete. And technically it's not from an unearthly child, because one of the gauges had to go on top, because the top of all my panels should be 15 inches across, but I accidentally cut them down to 14, because in the show the top of the panel is 14 inches across, because you've got the dividers between each panel, and I just didn't account for that. So my panels are a bit shallower than they should be. This should be like maybe half an inch across. This should be maybe half an inch to 3/4 of the way across, and I would have had enough room to do this. But the hole for this is already in, and I can't really. I'd have to redo the whole panel, so I'd rather just put it on top and have a sort of War Games-esque look about it. But yeah, radiation detector. I just printed an image off for that, because I don't really know how I'm supposed to make that bit. And then you've got this thing up here where I have a better one, but I snapped it because it's from the 60s and it's fragile and I don't know how to fix it. So at the moment I just have this one. Some black acrylic here. Yeah, it's shiny. And oops-a-daisy. Final piece I guess I can show off. Oh, actually I can show this off. That's 3D printed and painted. I think I did a pretty good job with those. And then we have these. Now these are probably my favourite piece that I have made. These are 3D printed, these black rings. I put holes in them in the print so I could screw them on, and the red lens you see here is a genuine 315 tractor lens. They are so very rare that I have only ever seen 6 on eBay, and I bought all 6 and they were very expensive. One of them was stolen from my porch, actually. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Probably just smash it. I hate that person, whoever that is. They should do something I can't say in a YouTube video. And then of course just the tape for the cover on it. And yeah, so here's some wires and stuff that I've been working with. It's a bit of a mess. Here's a cool little doorknob. And here is another one of the Bakelite knobs. I bought these for like, I got 2 for I think 20 quid, but I've now seen people selling these for like £8 a piece with free shipping. So, oh well, I've wasted a lot more money on other things. But yeah, that's my Doctor Who panels. I'm really happy with them. If you guys want to see more of them, or if you want to see them in action, like if you want me to put them together and walk around it and show it off. I don't know where it is right now, but I also have the silver bowl. I'm pointing at the ground purely just because I don't want to show my entire house. Here it is. I have the silver bowl from the central column. These are very, very expensive if you can find them on eBay. So I found 2 for £30, which is a bit of a bargain. I think they were 45 and I offered 30 and they took it, which is very, very generous, because I don't think the seller knew what these are worth to collectors of Doctor Who, but there you have it. I've cut it all out, and yeah, it doesn't look great. I've tried my best. It's hard to cut plastic, but it's all cut down to shape. So the next thing for the I keep calling it rotor, is that the right word? Time rotor? I think so. The next thing for that will be you know, putting the rotor together. good camera angle. There isn't really one that'll work. This is what I look like now. I put just an ass ton of weight on. An ass ton of weight. I'm trying to lose it, but that's going to take a while. I don't really know what else to say. I've been trying to think of what to make for a video for a while. You know, usually I would just make a video of gameplay, or I'd stream modelling something, but they don't really tend to get a lot of views. And not that a lot of views is really important, but I like it when I get comments and feedback and I can respond to people. That's cool. Here's a bird. There she is. I'll try and get a better view. What are you doing, Wasabi? What are you doing? She's kind of an idiot. Oh. Yeah, she's kind of an idiot, but I love her. So yeah, that's my update video. Thank you for watching. I'll try and be less cringe in future videos, I promise.